Hi, everybody. Welcome to our Galentine's Swatchfest. Screwed up right out of the gate. I have some new products that I've mentioned before on some of our other Facebook Lives to talk to you about. There's a lot of eyeshadows, there's some powders, there's some lipsticks. So we're just going to have fun. We're just going to hang out. We're going to talk about makeup, and we're going to swatch. I have been feeling kind of sick this week, so if I sound a little congested or, too snotty, I'll be sniffing and stuff. It's just me trying not to get a cold. As we do, I'm going to pull up the live and make sure that I can see everything you're saying on the iPad. I feel like I just cut my bangs, but I feel like I need to cut them again. They grow so fast, you guys. My hair appointment's not for another few weeks, and I just feel like it's growing. I like the length of my hair though, and I used a new hair gel today. If it looks different to you, let me know. It looks pretty much the same, but I feel like the waves are cooler. I don't know. It's a brand from Canada that I found out about. There's always this one hair too, you guys, that's hanging down. Do you see that? Oh my gosh, it's gonna drive me nuts. I always have to like trim my bangs after I do them. Yeah, it's that one. And then there's one right in here somewhere. There it is. I found it. I don't have my scissors with me either. Yeah, scissors aren't handy, so that's going to be annoying me. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, so the hair gel I'm using. Hi, Christine. The hair gel that I'm using is called Lus or Loose. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's Lus. I think it stands for love your, well, that doesn't make sense if it's love your curls and it ends with an S. Anyway, I don't know what they're up to over in Ontario, but it's a Canadian company, and I bought it myself. I watched all the videos, and people's curls looked amazing. And I love the product that I use now, which is Royal Locks from Amazon. But I love trying new things, which is why I have all this stuff to swatch for you guys. So I'm trying it out, and we'll see. We'll see how it goes. So far, I like it. So let me know what you're up to today. Happy Galentine's to all of you. I'm so happy that we can swatch. My iPad is still not functioning properly, so I'm going to look at it directly right now so I can figure this out. Otherwise, I'll be fumbling with it the entire time. So let's see here. I wish everything would just work the same because it's really frustrating. Also, Christine, thank you. I was like in the middle of my sentence. I get really distracted, so I have to like focus and then come back. So welcome. I haven't seen you comment before, so thank you for joining us, and thank you for your awesome comment. You're super sweet. I'm going to try to get my iPad working so I can at least see everything, because on the computer, it doesn't always show me what you guys say. So if it would act right, that'd be great. Come on, Apple. All right, I'm just going to have to restart because it's not even functioning properly. It will not deter us. We are going to swatch very soon. I don't have my regular wipes, so I'm just using these wipes from Target. They do the job. They get the job done, but they're not my Yesta coconut wipes that I'm still out of. I think I've added my wipes to our joint shopping list because my husband is usually the one that runs to the store after he gets off work. And I've added my wipes like at least 3 times, and he still hasn't picked them up. So we'll see. Hopefully, maybe we can run to the store today. We usually don't go out for Valentine's because it's just craziness, and they jack up the prices, and everybody's just, I don't know. We usually stay in and do fondue, but we didn't plan ahead, and we had all these leftovers from last weekend. So we're just going to hang out, I think. Maybe go get some dinner if we leave the house late enough, because if you go late enough, it's fine. Maybe we can run by Target and get the things I need. That would be a great Valentine's. So like I said, I do have a lot of stuff to swatch. We'll start with the eyeshadows because I have a ton of those. and I don't want to take up all of your night, but I have bought, and I don't think that I've showed you guys the Huda Beauty one yet. This one I've had for at least a couple months now, but I don't know if I've showed you guys. So I'm doing that one. Natasha Denona, I know, right? Oh my God. Can't wait to show you that one. The Fortune palette from ColourPop. I am always looking for like the perfect travel palette with the perfect mattes and shimmers and shades for great travel makeup. Something that's easy to get to, easy to do every day. And I could probably just create my own palette from the empty like the single pan eyeshadows that I have. But I love trying new things, and I love to just keep looking for that like perfect travel palette. So I do have some new ColourPop pressed shades. I do have some new Colored Rain, which was totally new to me. I just started using them, and I've been really impressed with the formula. As you can see, I'm also doing my iPad while I'm talking to you guys. Apple drives me nuts. I can't, I just don't like it. And then I have some shimmery ColourPop Super Shocks from some of the recent collections. So we're going to get messy. I do have a few Fenty Beauty lipsticks and a new ColourPop one. And then I have these powders from Besame, which maybe we'll start with these because I have to tell you about their customer service and how much it sucks. But let me go ahead and click on this. Let me turn my sound down because you do not want to hear me echoing. All right, so we will first start with Besame. So I've used some of their products, but I can't remember what. But I wanted to try more of their products, and I follow a blogger, Brianna. She I can't think of her screen name. Super cute, red hair, pinup style, totally cute. She always uses Besame, particularly their lipstick. She looks great in red lipstick, I swear. So I really wanted to try these. I saw these in a Facebook ad. They were $8. They're regular $20. And I was like, okay, well, why not? So these are the brightening powders. This is the brightening vanilla powder. It is a translucent powder, and this is the brightening violet powder. So this one does have kind of a yellow tint. This one has kind of a lavender tint. This one does smell violety. This one does smell like vanilla. So I was really excited to get these. When they're plastic, this comes off. They're 6 grams. So actually for, I'm cranky about them, and I would say don't buy them at full price because their customer service is terrible. But, or at least my experience with them, but you actually get a lot for the price. Like you get 6 grams for the $20, and my Laura Mercier is 4 grams for $30 or whatever it is. So it has a little, let's see, let's tap some of this off so I don't make a huge mess. So it has this little poof thing, and it does have a sifter, and this lid does close, so it doesn't make a massive mess. And you can dab it. I want to make sure I get some color there for you. But it's really silky. It's really smooth. It does give a really nice smooth finish, and it looked good. I used it over my makeup, and I really liked it. It smells good. So it does have just like a slight brightening tint to it. Like I said, this one's kind of yellow. And I'll show you the other one just so you know what they look like. And then I'll tell you my issue with their customer service because it just really pissed me off. So as you can see, this one is kind of a lavender tint. Same deal. You can kind of shake it out. I don't think we got as much, but it's hard to tell on camera. The purple and the yellow don't really matter that much because it is a translucent powder. And they both have the brightening effects, but they did have these for lighter skin tones, and then they had some different colors for darker skin tones. How dark, I'm not sure, but I am pale as a ghost most of the time, so I needed these. All right, so let me talk about the customer service. So I ordered these. They were supposed to arrive. They were marked as delivered, and they had never been delivered. I waited a day. I decided to look and see if they had been delivered because we have like a security camera. So I looked. No one had delivered anything. So no one had also stolen anything, right? So I was kind of pissed about that because I want what I bought. And I emailed the customer service. Hi, Sharon. Happy Valentine's Day. I emailed customer service and said, hey, these didn't show up. I need my stuff. And, you know, mail issues are not always their problem, but I still want my stuff that I paid for. And, all right, I'm getting to like, let me calm down. So I emailed them, told them about this. I was like, look, I have security footage, so I know it wasn't delivered, and therefore also I know that no one stole anything. It never showed up, and it was marked delivered. They're like, oh, well, have you checked with your neighbors? Have you checked with the post office? I was like, look, this has never happened before, but I'll give it a week, and then I'll email you again. So they're like, yeah, you should check with your neighbors. You should talk to everyone around and see if they know anything about it first, and you should talk to the post office. I was like, fine. So I waited a week. Nothing had happened. No neighbors brought any packages. I did file a thing with the post office to say that this package that was supposed to be delivered and was marked delivered never showed up. So I emailed them back. I'm like, look, it still isn't here. It's been a week. None of the neighbors know anything about it. The post office doesn't know anything about it. I filed a claim with them. It's still not here. I would like my stuff. They're like, well, are you sure? You need to make sure that you talk to the post office to make sure this never happens again. I was like, look, lady, this is the only time it's ever happened. It's not my fault. I'm not tricking you. So then she's like, oh, well, we'll send you new ones if we can send it to a different address. I was like, well, I don't have a different address. This is my address. And I was able to have it sent to my mother-in-law, who doesn't live too far away, and she has a lockbox. So they only agreed to send me these if I send them to a different address, my mother-in-law with a lockbox. So that just kind of turned me off of Besame completely. So just be aware if you do decide to buy something from them and something should go wrong, they will make you jump through hoops and condescendingly tell you the steps you should be taking that have nothing to do with them. So it was their attitude too. She was like, oh, well, have you done this? You should do this and you should do that. Okay. Anyway, it made me mad. Okay, let's regroup. So I'm going to start, with Colored Rain. All right, so I talked about these in a video a couple of weeks ago. I'd used them in one of our Get Ready With Me's or something like that. So they're very similar to most, sorry, I feel like my nose is getting all congested. Again, I've been trying not to have a cold this week. So they're very similar to other powdered shadows that you might find, but they do feel really silky. They're very pigmented. They have great color payoff, which is what pigmented means, but I don't know why I said that. Anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. But they do feel really, really buttery and great, kind of like Makeup Forever shadows or like the foiled shadows if you've ever used those. So I'm gonna swatch some of the lighter ones. I feel like maybe I shouldn't swatch everything because we'd be here forever and I don't want to take up all your time, but I will swatch. Let me get my wipes. I will swatch some different tones. I'll swatch some shimmers and mattes and make sure that you have a good idea about these ahead of time. Excuse me. Oh, I just got really discombobbled and ahead of myself, so I'm sorry. I need to calm down. Okay, let's see. These are so pretty. So I will look at the colors. Ooh, look at that. I'll look at the names of the colors to tell you. Let's see, this pink one would be good. Ah, it's so pretty. And we'll go with this gorgeous bronze one. Look at that. Here's my space. Ooh, that's just one swipe, you guys. Look at that beauty. Oh my gosh, I can't even. So, oh my gosh, these colors. All right, so I'm going to continue down. I feel like the lighting is kind of crazy. So I'm going to put these in close up and kind of tell you the colors. So we're going to start here and go this way. And then we're going to do the same here over here. And I tell you what the colors are. So starting there, we've got Clutch Pearls. It's more of like a pinky shift white, whereas you can see the one next to it is more of a yellow shift. They're really great for highlighting the inner corner. They stayed on really long during the day, so that was really cool. So that middle one is called Glisten, the more yellow shift one. The bronze is Your Majesty. And then the upper row, we have Who Me? And the other one, the middle one, is Glamour. So that one's more taupey. It's a little more pigmented in person, like a little more champagne and not as gray as a lot of taupes. Oh, that's a better representation. And then that pinky one is called Happy Days. So they have some really, really pretty colors. I'm going to do one of these dark ones and then do some of the mattes. So we're just going to go down my arm. This is what a Swatchfest is about. Look at that. So that one is Secret. And it looks like that in the pan. I am totally going to make a mess here, you guys. And if you like my dress, it's got these little slit arms. Isn't that cute? It's from Lane Bryant. This is my first time wearing it. I thought Valentine's Day would be a good time to do so. All right, let me dry off my fingers. All right, then we got some of the mattes, which feel so good. They're just so silky and smooth. So this one is a good crease color. It's called Angel Face. And I did use some of, like most of the mattes, I think, for my getting ready with me. This one's called Gingerbread. So that's a good lid color and transition color there. And then we've got, let's see, Native. A little warmer, a little more reddish, like orangey, maybe. Well, maybe that one's more red, pink, and that one's more orange, yellow. So they're tonally a little different, but I'd use them for the same thing. And then we've got this really dark one. This is called Chocolate. Appropriately enough. Look at that. It's basically the same as this one, just matte instead of shimmer. Anyway, these are gorgeous shades. They feel so good. They last a long time. And it is a Black-owned beauty brand, which is why I bought it, because I want to use more Black-owned beauty brands and be able to do like a whole blog post about them. So I was really intrigued, and they do have some palettes. They have a palette called Queen of Hearts, and it has a good selection of colors in it. I would buy it if I didn't have so many eyeshadows already. It's a $50 palette, but right now they have a buy one, get one free. So if you want to get yourself something and get something for a friend, now is the time. And it's Colored Rain, COLOURED, and then rain with an E on the end. Anyway, gorgeous colors. These are just like the neutrals. They've got other colors, and I would always, well, I do always, and I would encourage you to Google swatches of them. You can find the whole collection swatched on different arms, like different skin tones and things. So that's usually what I do when I'm trying to decide what to buy, because most of my stuff I buy online. But these are great shadows. I'm going to show you up close so you can just see what they look like. The green, the green one over here is one that I used in one of the video tutorials not that long ago. So gorgeous, gorgeous colors, and they feel amazing. I'm going to clean my arm before I make a bigger mess than I already have, and then we'll go to the next thing. So I hope you guys are doing well. Let me know how your day is going. Don't be shy. I have just been getting ready mostly and taking care of chihuahuas, that kind of thing, saying hi to some of my friends and telling them happy Valentine's Day, and all that fun stuff. Sean brought me some flowers and some passion fruit yogurt. I love passion fruit. And an apple fritter, which I love those so much. He surprised me and had those in the kitchen this morning, so that was nice. Okay. Now I'm going to go to Natasha Denona because I'm really excited about this one. So she has bigger palettes. These are really excellent quality shadows. I mean, silky, pigmented, buttery perfection. But the palette, the larger palettes are like $130, which is craziness, right? I'm not going to pay that much. I don't know anybody who would pay that much. If Natasha Denona wanted to gift me something, absolutely, give it to me. I would love it to death. And I would tell everyone about it. But she hasn't done that. So I bought this. This is a nude collection, and I believe, it is the mini nude palette. So these mini palettes are only $25 at Sephora, and they have a few different color selections. Some are a little more colorful. I'm always drawn to the nude colors. Again, I'm always looking for the best travel palette too. So this one really spoke to me. I'm going to show you up close what these look like. So we do have the bronze and the transition color, this darker one here. This one has kind of a slight green shift to it, and then this one is a really good lid color, inner corner color. They're gorgeous. So I'm super excited to get this because it was only $25 and it allowed me to try Natasha Denona. Again, I'm not sponsored by anyone. I bought all of this stuff myself. If any companies want to gift me things, I am open to it, and I would tell you guys if I was, but I'm not. I have talked to a few companies that may or may not send me some stuff. And if they do, I'm definitely going to swatch it and show you guys here, and I'll tell you if it's gifted to me. But all of these I bought myself because I have a problem called I love makeup. Okay, I'm going to swatch these for you. Again, this is the mini nude palette. I don't think the colors are going to matter that much to you, but if you want to know, they are called Bronzage, Quan, Lumino, Sienna, and Soil. So that's interesting. I'm going to start with the mattes. Again, this is like a nice dark chocolate. I do find that this one does apply kind of lighter, like it's a good sort of deeper color on the outside, but I like a little bit darker on the outer corner. So if that's something that appeals to you, this palette is great, but you'll need one more like super dark color for the outer corner. If you hear a dog dreaming, that's Dobby. His birthday was yesterday. He's 6. So there we go. There's that one. And I'll show you guys close up. Here's this one that has kind of a green shift to me. There's just like, there's some shimmer tones in it, and they look kind of green. It's very interesting. It makes me want that bigger palette so I can see all the colors in there. I'll get up close with you guys here in a minute, but I want you to see. It's like one swipe goodness. Look at that. So these do feel so buttery and awesome. Again, like the Makeup Geek foiled shadows, but just, oh, they just feel great. So here we go up close. Can you kind of see that green shift in that middle one? They're really gorgeous colors. They're great for an eye look. This would be something that I could totally take to travel and just have a little tiny Z palette with some extra colors in it. And that would be, oh God, I just shoved my nail right into it. No, no. Oh, you beautiful angel. I'm so sorry. Anyway, like I was saying, I could take this and just a few extra colors and I'd be set. It'd be fine. I'm going to have to figure something out because I am an overpacker and I'm very high maintenance and I need to tone my shit down for going to Europe. So that's going to be the big issue for me, is packing like someone totally different than me. All right, so moving on to Huda Beauty. She has, like 9 different collections like this. So it's a little square. It does have a mirror. I don't want to blind you with the light. But they're tonally different. So there's one that's just all bright colors. That's one that's all shimmers. This one is the Mauve Obsessions. There's one that's smoky that I really want that has like black and white and different browns, and it's really gorgeous. And there's a blue one and a green one and a totally purple one. But this one was a good mix of like pinky nude colors. And I really, really liked when I swatched them at Sephora. I just kind of bought this one on a whim when I was returning some foundation, which foundation shopping is a pain in my butt. I don't know if you guys hate it also, but I'm going to swatch the matte ones first. All right, let's not get, this is Natasha Denona. Which one was that? That was that one. Let's see. They're really gorgeous. There are 2 that are very similar looking. I'm going to point those out to you. So this one is more purpley. That one is more burgundy. They look more different in this lighting. And then you got the brown one, and you've got the good like transition color, and then this warmer like pink color. And then this great, kind of pale, it's not really yellow, but it's a light, like highlight color. It's good for the brow bone in the inner corner. All right, so these up are the mattes from this palette. So you've got a nice selection here. I think there's some good like mid-tones and warm colors and dark colors. So again, this one would be great to take for travel. I really want the smoky one because I think that would be good, and just add some extra like shimmers in something like a small Z palette. My Z palettes are about this, roughly this big. So now I'm going to wash my arm and do the shimmer colors. Again, if you want to see swatches from all of the different Huda Beauty Obsessions palettes, if you Google it, you can see like tons of colors. Again, that's always something. Oh, I'm making a mess, aren't I? That's always something that I do before I buy, is I really like to read a lot of reviews and check out swatches online and just kind of get as much information about all of it as I can. So I'm going to swatch these shimmery colors. They're really, really gorgeous. Again, these are more like pinky, more pinky toned. I wouldn't say they're straight up purple, except for that darker one is more purple tinted. But if you like more mattes, this one is a good one too, because there's just a few shimmer colors. But they are definitely more pink toned, as you can see. They're really, really gorgeous though. And again, they have really great pigmentation. They feel really good on. They're really silky and buttery and nice. I mean, they're so great. You can probably find dupes to any of these colors at like Makeup Geek and maybe even ColourPop, but they're absolutely gorgeous. Ooh. All right, so that's the Huda Beauty palette. If you have any questions or anything, please speak up. I am here to, these are just so pretty. I don't want to wipe them off. I think I should have worn that middle one today. Today I am wearing some ColourPop shades. So I will point those out to you when I get to ColourPop. And again, I'm not swatching, well, I swatched everything in the Huda and the Natasha Denona, but I didn't swatch every colored rain. And I won't swatch everything from all of these because, again, we'd be here forever. And most of my videos are really long, and I don't want to take up all of your time. But, okay, so this is the Fortune palette from ColourPop. They also have the Fame palette, so they go together. And if you put them next to each other, it's like a whole picture. But the Fame palette is more cool toned, and this one is more warm toned, which is why I got it. So it's a pretty decent travel palette, I would say. There are a good mix of mattes and shimmers. You've got some great transition colors, some great like brow bone highlight colors, and a lot of nudes, but there's some purples in there to give you a little bit of change up. So I'm going to show you what it looks like up close, so you can see everything. I think things tend to look a little more yellow in this lighting, just so you're aware. But I'm going to start with the shimmers because those are always my favorite. Should I just talk like this the whole time? I think that'd be really fun. Just do a whole video talking like this. I would love it. I would absolutely love it. It would make me so happy. But I won't, because I feel like that might just annoy some of you to pieces. And I don't want to annoy you. I want to have fun. I will tell you what these colors are. So I don't find that ColourPop shadows are extremely powdery. I think some of the mattes tend to have a little more kick up when you put them on the brush, but when you put them on, I rarely have fallout. Some of the mattes, maybe a little bit of fallout, but it's not an issue where it messes up my makeup or anything. And again, this palette I think was $16. And their individual shadows, which we'll talk about in a minute, they're usually $5. So when you compare that to like the Colored Rain, I think all of these are maybe $6 each, but I got them on sale over New Year's, so they were like $1.60 each. The Huda palette might be $30, and the Natasha Denona palette is $25. And it's the most economical way to try Natasha Denona because the big palettes are pretty expensive. So let me get these swatches going. I get to yakking, but I love to play with makeup. All right, so here's some great shimmers. It is a little bit harder for me to show you. I feel like this is the better representation. So we have Stacks, Nouveau, Money Trees, Jackpot, Rocks? No, that's Miser. And this is Oracle. I don't know if I did Rocks. Hold on, you guys. Oh, I did not. Oh, that's pretty. So this is Rocks, which is not as bronzy. There's more of a pinky shift to it. You can kind of see the difference there. It's warmer, but it's not as yellow gold, if that makes sense. And then we have some mattes. So I'm going to do like this lighter one. Again, these are not all the colors, but I still want to give you a good idea of how these swatch. This is Cream. It is the lighter shimmer color. So see how pretty that is? It's a great inner corner highlight. Let's see, as far as transition colors go, this one might be still a little pale. Yeah. We'll do a couple of these darker ones. This is Riche and Fortune. So there's some good warmer colors. And then let's do this purple and the dark one. I've used this dark one a lot. It's great for darkening up that outer corner, like in addition to the Natasha Denona palette. So Trove here is more of a pinky purple color. And Swatch is a little more pink. And then this is more of a purple-based dark color. But really great, like kind of purple, warm golds. Great color selection. If you like warmer shades, this is a great one. Again, the Fame palette is more cool toned, and I just don't usually wear cool tones that often, so I didn't get that one. But anyways, let's put this up close so you can see it. You can see how that one's purpley, but it does have a lot of pink to it, that one on the end. And those shimmers, woo girl, they're so pretty. I still think I like Rocks the best, quite honestly. I know I've worn this purple one, Jackpot, before, and it's really pretty. These last a long time. I mean, I always use a lid primer, so if you're not using a primer and you think they don't have longevity, girl, get a primer. The Urban Decay ones are the ones that I normally use, like the anti-aging one, but at Target, you can get the NYX eyeshadow primer. I forgot the whole name of it. It's in like a white and black tube. And it works really well, and I think it's only $6. It does grip onto stuff. So it can sometimes leave things looking a little dry, so just make sure you moisturize well. I usually don't have a huge problem with it. It'll kind of feel dry before it looks dry, but I just moisturize the heck out of my skin before I put it on, and I'll use it on certain days, but most of the time I use the Urban Decay one. I'm making a mess. All right, so that's the ColourPop one. Moving right along, we're going to get to more ColourPop shades. So I have, this is a double Z palette, you guys, which is so cool. These are ColourPop shadows. Today I am wearing that one, and that one, and that one, and a little bit of that one. I just love these. This is my favorite one, which is the color High Strung. Surprisingly, I'm not high strung at all. It's just this gorgeous, like, rosy brown color. It's not new, but I'm totally gonna swatch it for you because this is my favorite one. So it definitely, like in person, it has more rosy brown, more rosy hues that you can't necessarily see in this lighting, but believe me when I tell you, it's gorgeous, and it's one of my favorite colors. So I'm going to switch to the other side and show you some of these new tones. So these two down here are new, and then on this side. These were part of a fall collection, so we're just going to kind of stick over here. So these shades, I need to figure out a time to wear this blue and turquoise, because look at this. Look. Oh my God. Look how gorgeous those are. That's just like done. Done. And that, okay. Look how pretty. So the turquoise one, it swatches a little bit patchy, like you have to kind of build it up a little bit, but the blue is fan-freaking-tastic. And it does have like a slight purple shift to me, but they're really, really gorgeous, and I need to create a turquoise and blue look at some point here. I can't even. I can't. They're so pretty. All right. So we're moving on to the purple. Again, I should tell you the name. So the blue is called Quantum Sleep, and the turquoise is called Super Zoom. And now I'm going to show you Crown Jewel and Paradiso. So that's Crown Jewel. And that's Paradiso. Crown Jewel is definitely a darker purple. Paradiso. These are gorgeous, like jewel tones. Sometimes they have a little bit of extra on top and you just kind of smooth that out. Look at that. So you're not getting like all of the purple. It's just this really like perfectly purple. It looks a little more blue in this light, and I didn't have the blue on my fingers anymore, but it is just like a straight up purple, and it's really, really pretty. It's a little more muted than like a bright purple, which is nice because I have some bright purples. I used to wear purples a lot, and I don't anymore, but this one is really great, like a really wearable purple. And then this one is more of a magenta, maybe. It matches, I think it kind of matches that sweater in my latest blog post. And just gorgeous, like a sheen, but not glitter. So you're not going to have like crazy fallout during the day, nothing like that. Ooh, I'm working my way through these wipes. So then we're going to look at Too Much, which is like a burgundy with gold glitter, and Over It, which is like a pinky gold color. All right, so this is what was the first name I said? Too Much. And this one is Over It. So it does have kind of a coral, it looks kind of coral when you swatch it, but there's this nice gold. It'd be great for summertime. And then you can see the glitter in this one. Usually with the mattes that have glitter, they don't usually stick around. Like once you apply it, the glitter isn't there, but you can still see it well in this one. A lot of the times with a brush, those just kind of go away, but still a beautiful color. It'd be great on the outer corner. Ooh, what a mess. See, these are all the things that if I was doing YouTube videos, I would edit out so everything wouldn't take so long, but that's not how I operate. So you get to see all of the fun stuff where I'm cleaning and forgetting names and all that. All right, so we have 3 more of these. I'm just going to go ahead and swatch them all. Hung Up, which is a dark plum, and Thank You Next, which is a bronze with, I want to say like a pinky orange shift to it. It looks really pretty. Okay, so this is, what do I call it? See, I keep forgetting. I get excited. Hung Up. That's what I was going to say, so I was right. This is Thank You Next. So, Hung Up is just like a dark plummy color. It's actually more muted than it looks in the light for some reason. This is a better representation of the color, so I'm going to keep this right here. And then Thank You Next is that bronze. Like you can see the pink shift there as I turn my arm. It's really, really gorgeous. It has like little yellow gold flecks in it too, but then as you move it, it's just like this pinky orange shift. Ooh, child. I'm going to have to wear that one soon. I don't even think I've worn that one yet. It's freaking gorgeous. Let's just take a look again. Look at that. I can't. All right. So last we have So Jaded, which maybe that's a fall color. We're going to swatch it anyway, just in case. So it's definitely like a pale pinky lavender color. And again, this one might be from the fall collection and I'm just getting all confused. But there's the new ColourPop ones. They had a really nice color selection with their holiday stuff. They had the rainbow one, which we're going to swatch some of the stuff. And then these gorgeous like jewel tones, which I just love so much. And I'm going to show you up close what they look like in the pan. I'm just going to clean my arm. I know my Bioderma will take this right off. These wipes aren't the best. But let's get in close and show you. So these are the two new ones that I showed you. And then here over is the ones that we swatched. So Thank You Next, which is this one. It does look chunkier in the pan. Like you can kind of see the chunkiness, the texture on top, but it swatches really smooth. So don't let that hinder you if you want to buy it. So of course, I got excited about this, so I have no links up. And aside from the Sephora stuff, I don't have any affiliate links, but I'll add those after we're done here, just in case you want to go check stuff out. Just so it's more available. So next we have a few more ColourPop eyeshadows and then a few lip products, and then we're done. So I won't be keeping you too much longer, friends. So again, ColourPop had the holiday collection. They had a whole rainbow thing, and these were two of them, Z's and Falling Up. So these are very glittery. These are the Super Shock. They do have matte ones. They do have more shimmer ones. So, oh, my arm is a mess. Okay. I'm going to try to find some naked space that isn't completely dirty. Can you see how stained my arm is? Oh, I forgot how pretty that one was. Okay, so this one, Z's, let me keep the top off and show you what they look like. So this is what it looks like in the container. And it's basically like the Super Shock version of Thank You Next that I just showed you. So it doesn't have quite as much of the pink shift, but it does have a shift to it. It's not quite as pink. It's a little more gold, and it has the gold sparkles, but you can see it turned from orange to yellow. I'm going to get up here so you can maybe see it better. And then the one next to it is called Falling Up. So it has blue and purple and pink glitter in it on like sorry for the sniffing, like a champagne-y base that's not quite white, but it's really light. So that is what you're seeing there. And I will show it to you in the pot here. Focus. Focus. There we go. Look at that. Oh, these are so gorgeous. I always love the Super Shocks because they just feel so good. If you've never tried them before, they do have kind of a moussey wet texture. And I'll just kind of show you, like you can kind of press into it. It doesn't damage it at all, but they're so pigmented. They're so gorgeous. They last all day. Like I said, I always wear a primer, but these go on so good. I apply them with kind of a flat synthetic brush. You just kind of smooth the brush over. They're best applied with a finger, but I don't always want to make a mess. Sorry, my nose is running. But if you use a brush, use like a smooth, flat synthetic one and kind of rub it through and then kind of dab to apply. And then the more you kind of build it up, you're going to get like more like a finger pigmentation there. You can hear my voice start to change, and my nose running. Fun times. Let me just take care of that for a moment. I can't stand that one in the best way. This bronze one, I need to wear it like ASAP. Okay, so next we have Bow Wow and Light Up. I think Light Up is from the newest Kathleen Lights collection. And this is probably going to look very similar to that one that we just did. Focus. So this one is like a pinky rosy shade, but it has a gold and green and pink glitter in it. It has slightly, like a slight green shift too. I don't know if you'll be able to see it better on my finger. All right, I'm going to swatch it. I need to build that one up. Yeah, so it is like a pinky color with kind of a gold shift, but it has the flecks of green and pink glitter in it. It's really pretty. Again, I love these really neutral shades. If you don't want to do like a whole eye of the glittery, they're great to just dab in the center. Like, let's just dab this one in the center of our eye. And they just give a little bit of that highlight in the center. Can you see that? Oh, it's gorgeous. All right, I don't want to be lopsided, so let me do the other side. Booyah! So it just adds a little shimmer. It's not like overly pigmented. Some of them do have a lot of pigment to them. This particular one does not, but it does have a lot of that shimmer to it. So that's what we've got there. That's Light Up from the Kathleen Lights collection. Again, a great nude with like some glitter to it. So then Bow Wow is from the NKLA collection. These, the proceeds go to animals in need. So I always have to try to get at least one of them. This is more of a peachy toned with gold and pink and green glitter in it, it looks like. So I'm going to swatch that for you. It's a lot brighter and definitely more peachy than Light Up that we just showed you. I'm going to do it right next to it so you can see the difference. So it does look more gold here, but it does have that sort of corally golden tone versus the more pink of Light Up. Again, a gorgeous color. What is the name? There's like a pinky shimmer one that doesn't have glitter in it at all from the first NKLA collection, and I love it as like an inner corner highlight. It's just like a pearly pink color. Anyway, that's really, really, really pretty. Again, I haven't even worn these yet, and I need to wear them. I haven't been going that many places lately, so I need to go do some stuff. Oh, that one's so pretty. Oh man, let's put it on a naked finger so you can kind of see it without all the extra. Okay. I'm thoroughly making a mess, but I'm having fun. And I hope you guys are too. So again, that was Bow Wow and Light Up. And those are all of our eyeshadows. So now we have, I'm going to see if I can clean my hand a little bit more. We have a few lipsticks, and then we will be done. So let me scrub a dub dub. Girl, I'm a mess. Look at me. All right, so first is a ColourPop shade. This is the Lippy Sticks in matte. It is called Happy Thoughts. It's actually the color that I'm wearing today. I really love their Lippy Sticks. They have a really long wear to them. I hate when the corners get a little crowded up. That's always annoying to me. But the Lippy Sticks are usually matte. They do have some in like a satin and stuff, but they last a long time. I hardly ever have to reapply them, only if I eat or something. Happy Thoughts is a really gorgeous, like rosy color. I'm wearing it over the Lippy Pencil in Frida, which is also from ColourPop. But it's just this gorgeous, gorgeous, like pinky, I want to say like pinky brown, but it's just a gorgeous rose color, like my lips, but better kind of color, just with more pigmentation. It was a softer color, which I liked for this eye look because I kind of went crazy with like pinks and purples for the eyes. They don't necessarily show up all on camera, but I just wanted like a softer look for today. Anyway, it's a gorgeous color. I love the lippy sticks. I think the lippy sticks are still probably my favorite. I do love the Luxe lipsticks. I think they're fantastic, and they have long wear too. The liquid lipsticks have been too drying for me, and the blotted lips, or the ultra blotted lips, I should say. The blotted lips are different. They're more like a less pigmented lipstick, and I like those too. But I still think the lippy sticks are my favorite. They're skinny. You can throw them in your purse. They're really lightweight. And they're like the perfect size for lining your lips and everything. They're just great. So I haven't tried any Fenty Beauty stuff before, and I really wanted to try the lipsticks. I ended up buying the set with the highlighter and the bronzer stick, and those were okay. But I like buying a set of the minis so I can try things, and especially when Sephora does their Black Friday things where they have the different kits and sets. I like to try new things that way because they're usually like $10 or $12, so you can pick a few and just try a whole bunch of products without paying the full price for them. So these are the Mademoiselle lipsticks. This is the color Griselda. It looks really, really dark in the tube. I was kind of scared to try it on, but it's actually really gorgeous. It's kind of a purpley burgundy color. And it's the lipstick that I'm wearing in my latest Kiana post with the purple bodycon dress. I posted a picture of me blowing a kiss today. This is the lipstick that I'm wearing, Griselda from Fenty Beauty. And it's actually really wearable. It is buildable, so it can get darker, but you can also sheer it out. So it's just kind of like a purpley burgundy color, and it's not going to be as crazy. It didn't make my teeth look more yellow or anything, which I was surprised about because usually really dark colors make my teeth look kind of yellow and gross, and I need to do my teeth whitening again. So I was really happy that it didn't have that effect or anything. And these go on really smooth. They are matte, so they do dry down to a matte, and they stay on for a long time. You could see a little bit of the texture of my lip, like the lines, but it didn't make my lips look or feel dry. They actually felt really good on, which was fantastic because I don't like liquid lipsticks and stuff anymore because they just make my lips too dry. So in the set with these two minis was also the color Spanked, which was the reason I bought it, because it is similar to Happy Thoughts in that it's this My Lips But Better, like more pigmented, rosy color. And you'll be able to see them next to each other. So this is Spanked. It's a little more, I guess it's a little more brownish rosy tinted tonally. It's warmer. You can see this one is more pink, and it actually looks a little more purpley to me compared to Spanked. But Spanked is really great on. It looks a little more orangey in this lighting, but it's a fantastic like everyday color. I've just been grabbing it when I've run to the store or something, because I'm that girl that has to do the whole thing before I go to the store. But it's just a really non-fussy color, and again the formula is really smooth. Like let me just show you how it applies. So that's just one swipe. Like look at that. Fantastic. And you can build it up certainly, but you don't really have to. It just glides on. It's really creamy. Again, it does dry down and it's matte, but it doesn't feel gross. It doesn't feel dry. It doesn't feel weird on. Like I was doing that whole photo shoot with the dark color Griselda, and I didn't even have to worry about it, which was great. Like it just felt good. So yeah, I'm a super fan of the Fenty lipsticks now, and I want to try some more colors. They just released, I want to say, like 8 new colors. And they do have some crazy colors like teal and blue and and that kind of thing. So if that's your jam, they also have some really awesome, like unique colors that you don't see a lot of. But they do have some gorgeous reds and oranges. And there's a color called Miami or something like that. That's kind of corally that I would totally wear in the summertime. It's just one of those that I would constantly reach for when in the warmer weather. So yeah, I definitely want to try more. I wish they had like a set of the minis for like, I don't know, $50. I might buy that. But they don't have that yet. So tell Rihanna she needs that. Anyway, that's all of our swatches. If you have any questions, let me know. I am totally a mess. Look at that. But you know what? We had a good time. And I cannot wait to wear more of these for specific looks. And if you want me to do like a get ready with me where I just do an eye look, because doing the whole face can take a lot of time. But if I just do an eye look, let me know what you'd like to see, if there's a specific brand or a specific look, like if you want to see a smoky eye, or if you want to see something with these shimmery bronze colors, or whatever. It's definitely something we could do in a future video. I want to start doing more Instagram lives too, where I could kind of do a particular look like that. So let me know what you're interested in, and we can get it done. All right, friends, it is the time for me to tell you goodbye. I had a good time. We swatched a lot of stuff. I'm trying not to buy too much makeup because I have a lot of it and I need to save my money. I still need a great carry-on bag and a waterproof jacket for my travels in the summertime. So, mama got to save money. But I just love makeup, so I can't promise that I won't buy anything new to share with you. But we will have a great subscription box unboxing. Let's see, what is today? Today's the 14th. Duh. So probably not next week, but the week after we'll have all our boxes and we'll do an unboxing. I just got my Ipsy Glam bag and it's pretty fantastic. So I'm really excited to share those with you because that includes makeup and stuff, things we can swatch. And yeah, so happy Galentine's Day, happy Valentine's Day. I hope you get to spend the day with someone you love. The day is kind of done for some of you, so I hope you got to spend it doing something you love, whether it's just something for you. I mean, you need to love yourself and treat yourself with kindness and love. So, you know, buy yourself some new makeup, or drink some wine, or take a bath, or buy a new tiara. Do something fun. Have a good meal, like make something really great. Or, you know, hang out with your dog or your cat or your kids, or you know, a significant other. It doesn't all have to be romantic love. Our friends are also people we love. And tell your friend, like call them right now before you go to bed and say, I love you, you're awesome, and I'm so glad we're friends. Do it. It's very important. Listen to songs you love. Just dance around. That's what I did today. So I did. It makes me feel better. All right, you guys, I'm going to shut up and go find my Valentine who's out there somewhere. And I hope that you guys have a great night. Again, happy Valentine's Day. I love all of you. Thanks for hanging out with me. And stay sparkly, you guys. Bye.